After gearing up their APC, the Marines of Charlie Team set out into the city around Fort Nebraska. At the suggestion of Chaplin, their support synthetic, they made their way to the Colonial Marshal's station, running into a Wayland-Yutani dog catcher team run by Ms. Eggford. The meeting is tense but short, with Eggford explaining that the Marines are in over their heads. She gives Captain Silva her private radio frequency, just in case. The team goes inside the Marshal station, finding it to be undermanned and frantic. Captain Silva and Private Hammer attempted to interrogate a suspected UPP insurgent, while Gunny and Chaplin went to check out a John Doe locked up to sleep off a drunken disorderly. Gunny and Chaplin quickly realize the man is one of the missing AWOLs, Reese, and he's very, very dead. Something burst out of his chest and ate his fingers and part of his face. They called for the captain. Silva and Hammer rushed to join them, and something terrifying and wholly alien dropped from a terrifying cocoon on the ceiling. Gunfire and jets of flame erupted through the cell block. The creature died, but not before it sprayed acid blood all over Hammer and the captain. She went down, her left ear melted off. Chaplin got Silva back on her feet, and the captain reached out to Ms. Eggford, asking for assistance.
Well,
So,
just turn off my 5G.
It could happen. It's not her first.
That's true.
That is true.
Things go a lot faster the second time. Usually, not always.
So here we are in the Marshal Station. Quick recap. Last week on Alien Destroyer of Worlds, the team was briefed by Major Hatfield of the Sin Eaters at Fort Nebraska to go find 4 AWOLs that they believe have intelligence they're trying to hand over to the UPP. After gearing up and heading out, you decided the best and obvious solution, following Chaplin's suggestion, was we should just go to the Marshal Station. Being the local, United America's police force, they might have some leads or some information. Upon getting there, you ran right into someone named Ms. Eckford, who works for Wayland-Yutani. She was there with a couple of her thugs, suggesting that you guys are on the same side and she could be very helpful to you guys. Gave Captain Silva her direct line for use whenever. And you guys entered the Marshal Station, which was mostly empty. Only a handful of employees there, but the ones that were there seemed rather frazzled with a lot going on. You started to interview a Mr. Ivan Stoles that was in the interrogation room, who they believe is a UPP aligned agitator, might be passing some sort of information on to different contacts while you guys were talking to him, which, despite all your bravado, was not going well. Chaplin and Mason went in to check on the one lone prisoner, a drunk that was picked up outside of the Eye of Oblivion bar for on a drunken disorderly. And you guys found he was dead. Face mostly chewed off, fingers chewed off, a big hole in his chest, looked like something burst out, not in. And while you were figuring that out, well, your friend the Xenomorph dropped out of a cocoon from the ceiling. A lovely battle ensued, which you guys all came out of it okay, with the exception that I believe Hammer and Silva had their armor completely burned away by acid, and Silva got lost an ear. So,
what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do? And the last thing we did, I believe, Silva.
Well, officers don't wear earrings anyway.
Well, that's true. Silva reached out to Eckford, and Eckford said that she and her team would be at the Marshal Station in 5 minutes.
All right, so
if I may, real quick. Real quick. Chaplin, would you please do me a favor and make a manipulation roll?
Manipulation roll. Okay. Need to figure out where that one is. Oh, there it is.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm getting some of those not found errors, but I'm assuming it's for the blanks.
Is it do you have a success on either end and then two
Yeah.
in the middle? So mine is clear. Mine look good. I don't have any of the, of course I don't think I had it last time either. But no, yeah, so you have two successes.
Woo.
Hooray.
Yeah, kind of pointless. Okay. Very good. All right, go ahead, Silva.
All right. So who's our radio operator, or do we have a radio?
Communications are generally built in directly into your helmets.
Okay. Is it possible for me to radio Fort Nebraska?
Yeah, you have a direct line to Major Hatfield.
Okay. So I say Fort Nebraska. This is Charlie Actual.
Major Hatfield opens or answers. Yeah, he replies, "This is Major Hatfield. Report, Captain Silva."
Major, we're at the Marshall Station and have located one of the AWOL Marines. He is deceased.
Excellent.
Okay.
What killed him?
Sir, we're not sure. There's some sort of organism on premises.
An organism. What does that mean?
Some sort of creature got at him, sir. Ate right through him. We put it down.
All right, interesting. Any leads on the other three AWOLs?
Not currently, sir. But there is one more thing. Sir, we encountered some corporate team who had insisted that they shared our objective. They insisted that I would receive orders indicating we would work together.
Says corporate team. Which corporation did they represent?
The corporation, sir. Wayland Yutani.
Let me look into it. I'll get back to you.
Understood. All right, so she hangs up, and then she turns to Hammer, and she says, Hammer, we're minus one target, minus one ear, and I'm fucking pissed off. I don't trust these corporate bastards, but we need to know what's going on. Clearly they knew it was here. They were prepared for it, and we're going to press them for some questions. Get your knife ready.
Always ready, Captain.
All right, Marines, listen up. We got the corpos inbound. I want everyone at attention and ready to back me up in case I make a move or they make a move. Understood?
Roger that.
I don't think
Understood.
You guys probably aren't standing in the cell block anymore, I imagine.
Maybe in the, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
So we've got injuries, we've got gear that's trashed,
Yeah.
and we've got stress.
Yeah. Over these few minutes that pass, that basically 5 to 10 minutes qualifies as a turn, and being that you eliminated the alien, by the time Eggford arrives, you will all be able to drop 1 point of stress.
Okay.
And gain back 1 point of health. So if you have any damage, you can drop 1 point of it. The Marshal Hyams walks in from the holding area. He's got a fire extinguisher in his hand because there were still probably a couple guttering flames from the from Mason's incinerator unit that he put out. And
You imagine that going off inside a room?
God, yeah.
I don't know.
And he says, "So what now? You've ruined my holding area. You've got that thing sitting there, and then what am I supposed to do with this other guy? You couldn't get anything out of him either."
somebody got something out of him. And she says, "You're on a need-to-know basis, Himes. We're commandeering your bullpen for the time being until orders come down from Fort Nebraska."
He says, I don't answer to you. Colonial Marshal's office and the USCMC are two completely different entities. So how about this? How about you get the hell out of my station and wait outside for whoever's coming to do whatever with you?
All right. So she looks around. Are there any other police in here?
Yeah, there's like 2 other deputies, and then there's the receptionist, Olga.
Okay.
Who's
So she says,
probably was hiding under her desk during all the gunfire and screaming. Looks very shaken.
3 washed-up cops and a fat receptionist. Good luck.
Shit.
The A team.
All right. If that's the way you want to play it, go ahead and make a manipulation roll there, Mason.
All right.
And if somebody wants to do something to help that give Mason a bonus die, tell me what that help looks like.
You mean Silva?
Yeah, Silva. I'm sorry, not Mason. Sorry.
Yeah. Is anyone gonna flex behind me or whatever, or like raise their weapon?
Hell yeah.
Hammer says, "Hold on, let me do some push-ups. Get a
Hammer
pump."
Hammer puts down his beer. What do I got to do?
Oh, Hammer, if you have any stress, you cannot recover a point of stress, and you know why.
I don't, but I will put the stress back on. I don't remember.
I'll send you a whisper real quick.
Nice. Thanks.
All right. So, does he need to make a roll or anything to assist, or?
No, you just get a bonus die.
Bonus die. Here we go. Manipulation, correct?
Correct.
Cinematically, though, we get to see Hammer's menacing.
This is weird. I only saw
Yeah, me too.
it only rolled 3 stress dice. Oh, I know why. Did you put in a bonus? Did you put in +1?
Yeah.
Okay, redo it and don't put the plus. Just do a 1.
I'll just do 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We discovered
what did
that-
the plus do?
There it is.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we discovered that weird bug. I don't know, maybe last time we played Alien.
Gotcha.
That's a lot of dice, but you have a success. And no panic's good for you. Hyam shrugs and says, all right, whatever. Have it your way. Just stay out of the way. He walks over to the comm station where one of his deputies is, and they're he's bent over the comm station, whispering to him, and they're flicking through different monitor screens.
Okay. Oh man, well that's good. We want to kill a bunch of cops. All right, so she like gathers the team around and she says, "All right, corpos are inbound in 3 minutes. Any relevant analysis? Any ideas?" Is anyone doing anything while we wait?
Hammer's going to drop some napper leaf down his pie hole.
Okay. Yeah, who has the napper leaf supply?
He's got some on him.
Oh, he's got some. All right. So yeah, just use 1, drop all your stress, and you cannot take another one for another 6 hours or so.
Okay.
Without having either a wits or agility -1.
Okay.
You can do it. You just have a penalty to one of your attributes.
Well, I had 4 stress, so I had to do something.
Ow! Didn't have to do anything. Just let it ride, baby. It'll be fine.
I was too busy in here for a combat jerk.
Presumably, we can go 10 more minutes
Without a combat jerk.
without a xenomorph. But we'll see what Heartburn guy has to say about that. All right, so we're going to wait for the corpos and rest up and gear up reload.
Okay. Let's see here. 1 second.
Is there any additional armor in the APC?
You know what? That is a very valid question.
Okay.
There's an argument to be made that the APC would have some basic supplies in it. So how I will handle that is when you decide to go out to the APC to check, I'll let you make an observation roll, or and on success, I'll let you find some spare armor, or you could even probably use a story point just to make it happen, type thing.
Well, here's what we're going to do. While we're waiting, she says, Private Iona.
Oh, Iona's in the APC. Got it. Yep.
Well, either I thought everyone is in the bullpen now, but whatever. Either I tell her or I radio her, and I essentially order her to find two suits of armor.
Okay. All right, we can do that. Give me 1 second. Got too much going on here.
Sure. I might need another fucking helmet too.
Do. Okay. All right. Let's see. So yeah, NPC or shall we say, backup players are in the are just in the APC. That's where they hang out. So Iona is going to make an observation roll. Oh, good enough. One success. So Iona comes back and says, Captain, there is one extra set of personal armor here in the APC.
Hammer, that's for you. Put it on.
Roger. Hammer puts it on.
All right.
Armor 2?
Well, hold on 1 second. Mason, that's Jim. Having a hard time matching names to PCs and NPCs. Any chance getting a list? Yeah, we can probably do that. I'll work on that. If we take a break at some point, I'll try and put that together for you. Well, obviously the APC's parked outside, so Hammer goes heading outside to go get the armor, I guess. Oh, hey, look at that. Thanks. That was
Nice.
Straight from my my notes.
Well done, sir.
That's helpful. What I can do.
Asshole.
And we're going to create a. Give me 1 second. We're going to create a handout. And we're just going to call this roster. We're going to put it in all players.
Oh, I guess I didn't add myself, but that's okay.
That's okay. You should all have a handout now that says roster.
Excellent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing one. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing Captain Silva.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because it's your character, Captain Silva.
That is very helpful. Thanks for asking for that, and thanks for supplying that, everyone. Because I was struggling as well.
You know I'm a slut for notes, so...
Note slut.
Note slut.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little more than that as well.
I refuse to slut shame you in this case.
Exosuit?
Carvalho. I'm just giving you guys a quick roster of everybody you've run into at this point or heard about, so you know what's what. Who are the names? Wojciech, missing, AWOL, and Wright. Then you've got Major Hatfield.
I think we're supposed to have a Kowalski. Didn't we establish that?
Zimyevsky.
I was making a joke. We were talking one time about how there's always a Kowalski.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I'm sorry. Yeah, I went over my head because I'm doing something else. we're going to call, well, Major Hatfield. He's not the commander of the mission, but he's mission coordinator. How about that? We'll call him that. Fort Nebraska. And then you also have. You've not met Colonel Myers, but you know about him. You've heard of him. He's the commander of Fort Nebraska. So there, if you look at that handout now, the one called roster, the top portion is all the current player characters, and then the bottom portion is other personalities you've run into or are looking for / have heard of.
Cool.
And then you guys can, as things change and you want to edit that and add to it, please do. That'll make life a little bit easier for everybody. All right, good call. Sorry about that, but it was worth the break. All right, so Hammer, as you head out towards the entrance, the door opens, and you see Ms. Eckford and four of her four white-suited friends, weapons out, including her. She's got her heavy pulse rifle in her hands, ready, and they're heading up the steps to come into the Marshal station.
Hammer readies his weapon.
Okay. Yeah, so they walk up the steps and she sees you and she goes, "Oh, have you been let off your leash, dog?"
Hammer just glares.
Is the captain inside? Do you speak English?
He moves aside. Let them walk through.
Man, a few words. They come in. And there's, like I said, there's 5 of them. There's Eckford plus the 4 guys. And she walks right towards the bullpen. Captain Silva, difficulties already?
And Captain, like the good side of her face is like facing towards the door, and then like she turns, and it's just fucking barbecue chicken on the one half of her face.
Nice.
And she says, "Miss Eckford, you left at an opportune time. Do you know him?" And she like walks over to the door and kicks the dead xenomorph with her boot.
She follows with you, and she looks down. She goes, "This is definitely something we were looking for. Interesting that you recovered it and ran into it so quickly, but I appreciate your assistance in the matter." And she motions to her 4 commandos or men or whatever they are to come forward. She says, "Captain Silva, you and your team still have a job to do for the colonel, obviously." As she says that, by the way, your comms are chiming. She goes,
Okay.
"Meanwhile,
Miss Eckford, stand by. And she steps back and clicks her comm.
Okay. Come in, Captain Silva. This is Major Hatfield.
Go for Silver.
Confirmed. Allow Ms. Eckford and Wayland Utani whatever. Oh God, man, my words are really. I'm struggling a little bit today, guys. I'm sorry. Allow and provide whatever assistance necessary. Those orders come direct from the colonel.
Roger that.
Typical.
Roger that, sir. Thank you.
Hatfield out. He's gone.
And she looks up and she says, "Well, Miss Eckford, looks like we are officially working together."
She says, "Perfect. Do you have any additional leads on the other missing AWOLs?"
And she says, "Negative. There's one in the back that looks like shredded chicken."
Jeez. All right. She obviously, like, I think at this point, Hyams is,
Mhm.
he's standing up, he's turned around, he's kind of watching everything. The other two, deputies and Olga are obviously watching the whole scene with a lot of nervousness. Eckford looks at you, Silva, and says, and so this 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 creature represents a very important piece of information and research that the USCMC and Wayland Yutani are working on together. It's, of course, completely confidential information. I'm sure I can rely on your consideration where that's concerned. However, and she kind of looks past you over at Marshall Hyams. However, what about our civilian friends here?
And she looks over and she says, um, "Oh man, what does she say?" She says, "I don't know anything about him, other than he's a pain in the ass."
So she, all right, she nods and says, "Well, we'll determine." We'll determine if there's any further intelligence leaks here. She nods at her men and says, "Take possession of the xenomorph and the AWOL."
Miss Eckford, what is it?
She she kind of gets a slight smile for a moment, and she says, "It's the future, Captain Silva."
And she like looks over. Who in the Marine team is like in the room with them?
I think all four of you. I'm assuming Hammer probably wandered his way back towards the bullpen, or did he go outside to get his armor?
He went outside to get the armor, I think.
Well, he started to, then he ran into Eckford, so it's up to Sharif if
Okay.
Sharif wandered back in or if he went outside to gear up.
Yeah, I'm sure he came back in. Well, he went outside to gear up, but not
Okay.
if the corpos came in. He'll come back in with the corpos.
Okay. All right. So he would not have gone to get the armor yet.
No, he doesn't trust these corpos at all.
Okay. Perfect. So all right. So the four men in the ape suits pull out what looks like a glorified tarp more than anything. They start bagging up the xenomorph. And Eckford's looking down the hallway through the holding area and says that's and because you obviously cell 4 is like straight down the hall, right?
Right.
And she says, so that's the AWOL you discovered dead in there.
Correct. There's another captive UPP sympathizer that we were questioning, but we were interrupted.
Well, we have no interest in UPP sympathizers here. And she says, "All right, Captain, we will further secure the area here. If you'd like to go about your business, we'll handle this."
Not so fast, Mrs. Eckford. You knew this thing was loose. What else do I need to know about it before I walk out there?
Make a manipulation roll.
All right.
All right, what you got there? You have 2 successes. Look at you rolling well here.
Wow.
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 All right, so she. Oh, darn it! Hold on, it didn't give me. Why didn't it ask me if I wanted to? Oh, I don't have modifier query checked. Darn it! All right, there you go. Give me 1 second. No momento, por favor. Oh well, not that mattered. she looks around the bullpen. She looks at Andy, or I'm sorry, Chaplin, and the couple of other grunts, and not to mention the marshals. And she kind of motions at you, Silva, and says, "Come with me, uh, where I can talk a little more freely." And she starts to head past her. She heads past her guys deeper into the holding area.
All right, Silva looks back at the team and she nods and she says, "Set security," and then she walks back with her.
All right. She says, "Captain Silva, I am not in a position to divulge a lot of information. Frankly, I only know parts of it. But what I can tell you is that these creatures are very dangerous. It's obviously an alien life form. We believe it's been bioengineered. What I can tell you, and what you probably have already surmised, is it gestates inside a human host. Somehow, the four Marines you're looking for were infected, and that's why we need to recover them. These creatures are obviously very dangerous, but they're of extreme value to both the United States Colonial Marine Corps as well as Weyland-Yutani. This is a joint weapons project. War is coming with the UPP, and we need every advantage we can get."
So Silva says, "You mean there's more than one of these things?"
Eggford nods and says there could be as many as 4.
Jesus. And she
Well, 3 now.
and she says, "You're equipped for these things. The suits, the weapons."
As you've probably already surmised, she says, looking around at like the scorch marks from Mason's incinerator. As you've probably already surmised, they are very susceptible to fire. Armor-piercing weapons fire is effective, but I believe you've already encountered their primary defense mechanism. She says, tilting her head to look at your missing, burnt off ear, and probably the side of your head.
All right. She says, "My orders were to recover the Marines. What about these creatures?"
They go through multiple stages. The one you saw here is one of the more dangerous ones. If you can capture one in an early stage, that would be very preferable. They are far less dangerous at the early stages.
And how exactly do we go about doing that?
She raises an eyebrow and she says, "Be inventive, Captain."
And what's in it for me? On my orders.
I'm sorry, I missed that, Kyle. What'd you say?
She says, and that goes beyond my standing orders. What's in it for me?
Weyland-Yutani would be most appreciative.
She touches her face and she says, "I want a new fucking ear."
I'm sure that can be handled very easily.
Excellent. And says, "All right, I'll see what I can do, but I'm not going to risk any of my men unnecessarily. But we'll get the job done."
Eggford just nods. She doesn't say anything else. She turns and looks into cell 4 to look at the eaten body of Reese.
All right, so Silva will walk back into the bullpen, and she'll say, "All right, Marines, let's gear up and back to the APC."
All right.
And when we get out there, Silva's basically going to. I forget. Does the cockpit of the APC is that the same chamber as the back, or is it like a cab?
No, it's more or less a cab. If you remember from the second movie, it's kind of a two-seater up front. A driver and assistant driver. It's sort of walled off, though there's an entry. It's just not a door. Command center on one side with monitors and communications equipment, and then there's the APC's got weaponry as well. There's a number of turrets and stuff like that that can be manned from the inside.
Okay. All right.
Um,
So when we all, oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, you all move outside. You're heading towards the APC. The door closes behind you. Who wants to make a hearing-based observation roll? Probably not, Silva.
Oh, you bastard! You know what? If I survive this, though, I'm going to get a nice little new ear.
That's right.
My observation's not that high. Anybody have a good observation?
Chaplin does.
Me, Hammer. I hit stuff.
He is named Hammer after all.
That's true. All right, one success. That works. The door closes behind you as you guys are heading towards the APC. You hear high caliber gunshots coming from inside the marshal's office.
Whoa!
Holy moly!
Whoa!
Chaplin's gonna pause and kind of glance back towards the entrance, but isn't gonna say anything.
Okay.
Is Chaplin the only one that hears this?
Chaplin, I mean, honestly, it's one of those situations where anyone who wants to make the roll can. You're welcome to.
Okay. Well, I don't hear shit.
And that does mean anybody. Right. Or Marty VP. Sorry. I didn't say that. Shush.
Hold up.
Something wrong?
Me? No, same. Marty VP is listening.
If he's
Is
there.
Marty VP?
He might have stepped
Is
away.
he able to hear us?
Yeah, sorry. I'm here.
Okay. So yeah, I see Mason rolled and failed. Hammer or Silver are welcome to roll as well. And Marty VP, you can roll if you want as well. Hearing based observation roll.
He sees you when you're sleeping.
When you say hearing based, you mean it's just observation?
It's just an observation roll. The reason I'm saying hearing based is just to note that Silva would have -2 dice because of the missing.
Roger. Just to rub Kyle's ear in it.
Yeah. So Hammer, you also hear the high caliber assault rifle fire from inside the Marshall station.
Captain, are we just going to let that stand?
And she turns back. What?
Killing civilians.
What do you mean? And she she looks back up at the. Is there like any indication visually that anything's happened?
No.
Okay. Silva says, "I'm sure they're just making sure it's dead. We stay on mission." And turns back towards the APC.
All right.
Roughly how long does the weapons fire continue before it stops?
Oh, not long.
Okay.
20, 30 seconds.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Yeah, not long. It's pretty abruptly.
I'm trying to figure out whether Captain Silva would, just from her motivations or whatever, would. And after being fucked around by Himes and and the woman. All right, so she gets everyone in the APC, and she says, "All right, listen up, team. We've got an escaped bioweapon on premises. That thing in there is an experiment, and there's 3 more of them loose, and they're all inside our AWOL Marines. We need to find these guys and contain them. Capture if possible, kill if we must."
If I might make an observation, Captain,
You may.
it might possibly be the case that not all of them are inside of the Marines anymore. We already found one.
You raise a good point, Chaplain.
I suggest we start looking up.
Agreed. And and you can't help but notice she looks at the ceiling of the APC just for a millisecond. Our next lead was the bar, correct? Or that was our next guess. And she says, "Take us there, Chaplain."
All right. No piloting role required because that's just basic skill.
Yeah, just basic driving. It's not a big deal. All right, so let me move you guys back to the map here. So the Oblivion Bar is roughly south of the Marshall Station, kind of smack dab between the Marshall Station and the spaceport. It's really the last operating bar or restaurant type thing in all of Arearchus at this point. Everything else is shuttered and gone. Oh shoot, my PDF just closed. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I gotta pop this back open again real quick. Or I can do it the easy way, actually. At least I thought it was the easy way. Because I also have the physical book. So, and as you pull up through this empty cityscape, you come up on the Eye of Oblivion bar. It's got a large blue neon winking eye with a red crescent moon at the center of the sign, and then there's a glowing LED sign that says that the place is open. The windows are all blacked out. You can't see anything inside.
All right. So just from like a metagame perspective, I don't want to keep like monopolizing here with like the captain. I realize like from a story perspective, she's kind of leading the charge here. So I'm amenable to feedback here about like, can I order someone to, I don't know, to go in and investigate or something? Would you guys have ideas about what she should be ordering people to do?
Well, how's the social atmosphere around? It's like everybody's evacuating, right? There's just a remnant, and is there a big military presence?
I mean, there's only about 2,000 people left in the colony. That used to be 200,000 people, and there's only the total Marine and support staff complement of the fort is only 200 at this point. So it's all it's all very, very sparse.
And would
so?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just wondering. You got these.
If it was a Western, there'd be. If it was a Western. I was going to offer up if it's a Western, there'd be tumbleweeds blowing down the streets.
Yeah.
Tumbleweeds. Okay.
I think me and them had kind of probably a similar question. Would we know going into this if the Oblivion Bar was more UPP or UA?
So it's it's kind of a hotbed of tension because being the only place operational and that there are Marines and other military staff on colony, obviously they like to drink. The flip side of the coin is, over half of the local population that's remaining is sympathizers or kind of sympathize with the UPP or lean that way. So it can be a tense place at times. Is the best way to
Okay.
put it.
So it's a tinderbox.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this thing is still open, even though the colony is deserted?
Yeah, it's the last place that's still open, basically.
Okay. All right, Charlie team, listen up. I've been told that these things are vulnerable to fire. Our preference is to capture. Chaplain, I'm going to need your help with that. In the meantime, Gunny, keep that thing warmed up. Anyone else
Roger.
have anything that can burn these fucking things?
Well, I was just going to say that, I mean, if, a bunch of Marines in full battle rattle walking into a bar, right? So maybe Chaplain goes first and just does the recon as passes just a normal civilian.
Sure.
Find that agreeable.
He's got comms on board, right?
Yeah.
Somehow.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he's got an earpiece or something.
Okay. So we should.
We need to send him in there with a rabbi and an atheist.
You notice I refrained from doing that.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, there's no one else that, actually, we're going to.
Okay, sorry. I have to do this. To do this. A priest, an imam, and a rabbit enter a bar. The rabbit goes, I think I'm a typo.
That was really good.
I love it. Okay, I'm gonna order some of these NPCs to go in with him.
Oh, okay.
Or to well, I don't know. What do you guys think? I guess do we send Chaplain in alone into this establishment, or what's your recommendation?
Well, I mean, this is out of character, but like your armor's pretty much shredded. You don't have an extra set, so I don't think it would be that big of a stretch for Silva to kind of go off duty, so to speak.
She looks at you, gives this glance, and then like sighs. She says, "All right," and I don't know. I mean, it would be probably pretty problematic to bring in your fucking assault rifle into a bar, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, it
Not in
might
Florida,
be,
bro.
especially if you're going with the idea that you're off duty, that might look a little goofy.
All right. So she takes off her helmet.
All right.
She takes her her battle rattle off or whatever, and she puts it in the seat in the APC.
All right.
And she grabs Hammer by the shoulder and she says, "If I start screaming, you come in for me."
Hammer nods.
All right. Keep an eye on us. And she exits the APC and walks out with Chaplain.
All right.
This is kind of what I didn't want because I feel like I've been monopolizing this game, but
No, I think
You're all
good.
good.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. This is
Doing
fine.
a good job
Everything's
being the
fine.
captain.
okay.
You're the captain now.
So there's
Jim.
Sorry, what's that?
Jim's the second in command. Is that correct? He's a sergeant.
Yeah, as gunnery sergeant. Yeah.
Affirmative.
All right. So he says, "Gunny, you're in charge," and
Roger.
And then they're gonna, yeah, I guess he's gonna head in
All right.
with the chaplain.
There's a series of 4 or 5, you know, semicircle steps that lead up to a pair of double doors. As soon as you open the doors and push through, the cloud of smoke and the thumping of bass, bombards you. Someone with a gravelly voice. The music has someone singing. It's nothing but bass in this gravelly voice that you have no idea what he's saying. Something about slam on the back of his Dracula or you have no idea what he's saying.
So they're playing classical.
That's right.
Amazing.
The place is pretty big. And there's this ever-present cloud of smoke that you're starting to wonder if may not be generated by something you don't see, because there's not that many people here. There's 2 guys sitting over here at a table, just minding their own business. There's a woman in a flight suit over here in the corner with a whole bunch of what looks like ledgers in front of her laid out on the table, and she's got a whole bottle of whiskey there, and her head is laying flat on the table like she's out. And the bar, you see the bar here's like this big curving snake thing that wraps across and separates the front of the bar itself from the back area. There's and you would probably know this. There's a single woman there at the bar. There's also a few people that are actually standing like on top of the bar dancing, looking probably not terribly enthused about it. And the woman behind the bar, her name. She is I know her name. I promise you.
I personally know her name.
Yeah, her name is Faye 2. She's actually an old Hyperdyne A2 pleasure unit that basically runs the bar.
Okay, and so implying that I've been here before.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure at some point passing through, you stopped for a drink or something.
Gotcha. All right, so Faye 2 is behind the bar. We've got blacked out accountant over in the corner, and then people on the bar, and then you said something initially about a group.
There's a couple guys sitting at this table over here, kind of sitting in silence, smoking and drinking.
Okay, what do they look like?
Guy number 1 and guy number 2.
Okay.
No one that you recognize is the best way to put it.
Okay.
Captain, if it's allowable, I'd prefer to go do a medical check on the woman over in the corner.
She looks over annoyed, thinking that says, could this possibly do? And then she realizes, oh yeah, there's a bioweapon in play, and she says, affirmative, I'll be at the bar. And how difficult is it for Silva to hear in here, given?
Oh, it's probably the music is probably very overwhelming.
Okay. All right, so she rubs her temple and then walks towards the bar while Chaplin does their medical check.
Okay. All right. Faye 2 sees you coming and kind of adopts this smile. You can almost hear the servos in her face move because she's, the Hyperdyne A2 units haven't been in service since, for 57 years or something. So because they always were a bit twitchy, and she turns towards you, kind of it's got a little bit of a disconcerting mechanical feel to it, and she says, "Welcome to the Eye of Oblivion." What can I get for you tonight?
And Silva is rubbing her temple, and she leans against the bar, and she says, I don't know. She's gonna order whatever whatever they have on draft, I guess.
Gotcha.
And then
random piss number 3.
Piss number 3, yeah. And then she says, "Faye, I need your help."
How can I assist besides getting you a drink? She hands you your beer.
Now, would this android remember her at all, or would this just be?
She probably. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, she by her nature, she's not going to forget anyone or anything she sees. Doesn't necessarily mean she's going to interact in a friendly way.
Yeah, gotcha. And she says, "I guess she's drinking on duty. That's pretty funny." Maybe she orders it, but she doesn't drink it or whatever, and it's sitting there. And she says, "Faye, I'm looking for 3 men. I've been."
She says, "There are 2 right over there," and she points.
The 2 or the 3 that I'm looking for are in medical distress. I'm looking for a white chick.
Have you checked the hospital?
No, Faye, you misunderstand me. I believe they could have visited your establishment.
Oh, I apologize.
I'm looking for 3 Marines: a white chick, Carvalho, and Wright.
She says, "I have seen many white chick Marines." Oh wait, no, that's not what you said. She says, the names are not familiar. Do you have pictures?
Yeah, she'll pull up in the PDAT, the pictures.
Okay. And yeah, Chaplain, you're welcome to make your medical aid roll whenever you like.
Yeah. So, can I want to make 2 checks. One, I'm assuming she's face down.
Yeah, she's her face is laying down on a ledger, facing to her left.
I'd like to look at the ledger and then also make a medical aid check.
Okay. From a quick glance, it looks like it's accounting. It's basically a balance sheet for a vessel called HMS Magpie. There is a lot of red.
Okay.
Red ink, not blood.
Who's to say?
To that point, he also going to glance under the table and just see if there's any gore underneath there, kind of cautiously.
No, not at all.
Okay, I'm gonna make a medical aid check then.
All right, go ahead. Ooh, a lot of dice. 1 success. You're pretty sure she is drunk out of her mind, passed out.
Okay, understandable given
but
that
she's
ledger.
Breathing, yeah.
In that case, Chaplain will start to head back towards the bar.
All right, very good. So you show Faye the pictures.
Yep.
And she as she nods every time you pass through one, she says, "Yes, they were here."
When were they here, Faye?
They were here last night, late. They met with several gentlemen. There seemed to be an argument, and all but one of them left. He was later, the one who was left, this one was later picked up by colonial marshals because he was being disorderly.
So, okay, taking notes here. The 3 that left, did you see who they left with?
She says they left with no one but themselves. Meanwhile, let's see. We've got what? Mason and Hammer in the APC, right?
Affirmative.
Which one of you sitting is one of you sitting up front, or are you both in the? Because if you remember the way the APC is laid out, you've got the kind of the cabin cockpit up front. You've got the kind of the command area with all the monitors and the like where Gorman sat when they went into the hive, and then you've got just the seats. Where are you guys sitting, hanging out, located?
Well, Hammer was ordered to maintain security,
Okay.
so he's gonna probably be outside the vehicle.
He's outside the vehicle. All right, that works for me. Well, Mason, where are you at?
I think you might be muted, buddy. Oh.
No.
Wouldn't be roll 20 if we didn't have issues.
He's got his flamethrower fired up, and
inside an enclosed vehicle.
That's right.
All right, do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Okay, excellent. So yeah, when Chaplain and Captain went inside, Gunny sat down at the monitors, told the other Marines to, brief the other Marines on what she had seen on her other mission where they weren't, where she encountered the other Xeno, and fired up all the video screens. I'm assuming that the APC has external monitors, just or external cameras, not just.
Yeah, I would think it would. Of course, you have no video feed from inside, from Chaplin or Silva, because neither one of them have. The armor has the built-in cameras and all that, so you don't have those feeds.
Right.
But
right. So we have. I'm monitoring from the inside, and I had the two NPCs post outside the vehicle with the door open, and Hammer is. I asked Hammer to, or I told Hammer to go ahead and man the driver's station.
Mm. All right.
So that's the state of where we're at inside.
So there is a there is a group of men that are that have appeared from around a corner and are heading up the sidewalk.
Towards the APC?
Well, are they coming towards the APC, or are they just heading down the sidewalk, or are they heading towards the bar? You're not sure, but they're on that side of the street.
Roger. Okay.
And they're armed. They are all carrying AK-40-47s, which are, of course, the UPP assault rifle of choice. And there are 6 of them.
Did they? So I see them on camera from the inside. Anything from the NPCs on the outside, or facing them?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So I, since we have comms with, do we have comms with both the captain and?
Yeah, I mean,
Chaplain
surely Chaplin's got an earpiece of some sort. The captain's got her PDAT, so.
All right, so yeah, I fire up comms and Captain. This is Gunny. Got 6 individuals approaching the APC in the bar, armed with UPP consistent long rifles. Over.
All right. Now I'm doing this because I'm a fellow GM. Does she hear this in this club blasting Rob Zombie over a radio?
That is a very, very valid question. And I think that in this instance, So now, wait a minute. So who picked up the call specifically? Would it have gone straight to Chaplin?
Well, I would have contacted both of them on a shared channel.
Oh, okay. I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you hear it.
All right, and she grabs her ear and she looks up and she looks at Chaplin. What?
appears we're going to have company.
All right, her like eyes go wide, and Jim, what's the tactical recommendation here? I mean, do we post up and not let them advance, or do we just consider them hostile? And
Chaplain will kind of nod towards one of the side doors next to the entrance.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I was asking Jim his military recommendation.
Yeah, so I guess just to clarify for the scenario again, so it's a planetoid that's being evacuated. It's under UA control. There is a faction of UPP on the planet, correct? Right?
Yeah, UPP insurgents / sympathizers.
Okay, so I'm guessing that it's not the Wild West, and brandishing UPP long rifles is probably frowned upon.
Yeah, it wouldn't generally be considered a thing. It would take some serious cojones to do it at this point, if that makes sense.
Okay, so
may I ask a question?
Sure.
Go ahead.
How far away did you say these guys were?
They're they turned the corner and they're heading for the bar, so they're not far, 30, 40 feet.
So I had said that I was outside before I got the order to man the driving station, so I'm not sure where Hammer is.
I'll let Hammer be where he wants. So, I mean, if Hammer's still outside, or maybe he was heading on his way inside, when he got that order, then he would see him coming. Because this isn't an observation type situation. They're not trying to hide themselves. They're just walking right down the sidewalk,
All right. Well, I'm going to say he was walking back to the APC to man the driving position. But he will take up a covered position at the front of the APC, covering these guys, ready to smear them against the wall if they do anything.
Okay.
And I don't know what the rules are for the APC, whether it's really fleshed out or not, but I'm guessing it has that turret on the front of it from the movies, or on top of it, right? It's got two turrets. It's got one on by the driver's station, and then one that retracts off the top of the cab, right?
Right.
Okay, so yeah, we've never seen that happen. I'm guessing it's operated from the command station and is probably partially automated. Is that right?
Hold on 1 second. Let's open this up a little bit. Oh, maybe I need to go to the. Let me go to the actual stats in the book. Give me 1 moment, and we will give you the answer to that question. There are. It has. Wrong thing. Where is it? It has two weapons. It has a phased particle plasma pulse cannon, which is a weapon on the nose of it, which basically just fires forward. Then it's got a 20 millimeter Gatling gun turret, which fires depleted uranium rounds, and that can be automated with a fire control dice of 6, or it can be manned using the ranged weapon roll of whoever's manning it.
Okay.
And it is piercing with full auto.
Get that going.
Okay. So Mason will first direct Dante and Zemisky to take cover around the edges of the APC and to train their weapons on the approaching potential insurgents. And Mason will. I'm guessing that there's probably a loudspeaker that's affixed to the outside of the.
Yeah, it would make sense, right?
Amazing.
And what are they approaching from? East, west, north?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Mason gets on the speaker and says, "Individuals approaching from the west, halt and ground your weapons immediately."
Yeah.
While she initiates the Gatling gun and swivels it over to point at the insurgents.
All right. Make a manipulation roll.
All right. Don't get any extra dice by swiveling a Gatling gun towards?
Not in this instance, no.
Okay, manipulation. Ooh, I have all kinds of. Yeah, I don't have anything for manipulation. Oh,
Well,
look at that.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
But is one enough?
They don't give me a character sheet for these guys.
Well, you know.
That's fine. I'm just.
Failure just means I get to try this Gatling gun, I guess.
I'm just gonna open up a random. Damn it! It did the same thing again. Come on.
Jim, I love the military realism. I'm so glad that you got put in.
Whoa.
Well, I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So they stop, but amidst your loudspeaker and all the movement, they train their weapons on the APC. One of the guys in the lead shouts back, "You don't want to do that. We've got an RPG aimed right at your tank right now."
And you don't want to do that. I have a Gatling gun aimed at you right now. Let's see who blinks first.
All right.
Oh, excellent.
A shot rings out. A shot rings out from somewhere up in the up on the rooftops, and one of the guys holding the AKs, he turns around and looks back behind him, goes, "Holy shit! Someone just took out Dave." All of a sudden, they look a lot less sure of themselves.
Can you clarify what just happened? They one of their guys got hit.
So they warned you that they have an RPG aimed at your APC,
Right.
and then just around someone fired a round from somewhere, and the one, and then the guy in the back of this group turns around and looks up and behind them and says, "Holy shit! Someone just took out Dave."
All right. Well, Hammer's stepping on the gas, man. Time to do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're what are you doing precisely?
Shoot them down. I mean, he's got a prepared aimed shot with a machine gun, and he's going to deliver the goods. I mean, you know, they were ordered to lay down their weapons. They talked smack, and now there's a gunshot.
Okay,
so
good enough.
So
what we're going to do?
The shot heard round the world.
Yeah. You know, from 100 yards ahead, a body comes falling off the roof of a building. Falls 5 stories to splat in a crumpled mess on the sidewalk, and I guess that just is going to put us right into combat. Okay, so here we go. We are going to we're going to do initiative. And so if you'll all just roll a d10.
how does it work knowing that Hammer is firing? Is he going first?
You know what? I'm going to give Hammer an automatic 1, so Hammer will go first.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Roger.
Silva 2 10. Mason has a 7. Chaplin has a 9, and then I need to roll a d10. I also have a 7, which... Okay, perfect. Well, Hammer, you've got the initiative. You are... How would you like to handle this? You're going to gain a +2 because you were pre-aimed. I mean, that's just...
Cool. Yeah, he's going to empty the magazine.
Oh, so you're going to full auto.
Yeah, he's full autoing, and his intention is to destroy them.
That gives you a total bonus of 4.
It's just basically a ranged combat roll, right?
Correct.
And modifier +4, you said?
Correct.
Dang it. 1 sec.
No problem.
Hey, did we get any stress reduction on the drive back?
Oh yeah. I would say everyone drops 1 stress point.
Okay.
Um,
It's the best I could do, Sharif.
Whoops, I think I blew it.
Did you use plus when you put in?
Yeah,
+4?
that was my stupid.
Yeah, that's okay.
Don't do that.
All right, there we go. So you have 2 successes. The smart gun does how much damage? 3? Is it 3?
I will tell you momentarily. Smart gun damage 3.
All right, so so you've got a total of 4 damage. You can either put it all on one target, or you can split it between multiple targets. Up to you. There's 6 of them total.
Well, 6 of them, you say? I will just spread it up. Spread it around. Spread the goodness around.
All right. Do you just want to or do you just want to do 2 damage to 2 different guys, or do you want to do 3 to one, 1 to another, or do you want to do 1
I've
damage
done
to 4
5.
guys? How do you want to do it?
Yeah, 2, 2, and 1. Let's do it that way.
Well, you've got a total of 4 damage because you had a bonus success.
4, so 2 and 2.
Oh, 2 and 2. All right, perfect. So, Hammer fires off his. Do we have any music? Do we have any good music for this? Do we have any good music at all?
Da 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 da.
What does that sound like? Let's see what that is.
Ponfar.
It was Rob Zombie in here.
I don't even think there's anything playing. Is there anything playing?
Like those two.
I don't know. All right. All right, so that was Hammer's turn. Silva.
All right, so she's
inside.
kind of like hashing it out with Chaplin, and Chaplin makes this remark to like go for the side door. And is there a side door visible?
So, well, I mean, you see the map. The only exit door appears to be the entrance you came through, unless there's something out the back, obviously.
All right.
Oh, real quick, I'm sorry, Dante. You not Dante. Hammer, you do have a quick action left. I don't know what you want to do with that quick action. Well,
Hammer does?
Yeah, Hammer does, because he fired, and that's a slow action. He still has a quick action left if he wanted to move, like inside the APC, or I guess you could reload your gun. You're muted, Hammer.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
So firing your weapon used your slow action. You still have a fast action left, which you can do a couple different things with. You could move positions, or you could. I don't have a battle map for where you guys are fighting, but you could reload your weapon, for example.
He's gonna ready a grenade or throw it if he can. I don't think he can do it.
No, that would be a slow action, but you can pull out a grenade, sure.
He's pulling it out.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'm sorry. Back to you, Silva. I apologize.
So Silva will, she's struggling to hear the PDAT and stuff. Something's going on. She shouts like "sit rep" into the PDAT, and then takes off in a full sprint to and/or out the front door.
Okay. So yeah, that would use both of your actions. One getting to the door, and then another moves you into the zone outside.
Now, my intent here is to sort of like open the door and like take cover in the alcove or something, rather than walk out into the street.
I'm in on that. Okay. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
All right. And that brings us to Mason and the bad guys, who both have a 7. So do me a favor, Mason, roll a d10 for me.
Okay.
Low is good.
Struggling to figure out how to. Hold on a second. So it's a base D10, right?
Yeah, just
And I
roll a
do
single
plus-
D10. I'm just trying to figure out who goes first, you or the bad guys.
Oh, no, D10.
No, not
Die
10
roll.
base dice, just a D10.
Where's that at?
There's a die roller on the. You can use the
all
die
the way
roller
on the
on the
left.
left side of the screen.
Not seeing that.
Left side of the screen, bottom of the sidebar. It
Yeah,
looks
it's-
like a
Looks
D20.
like D20.
It's a dodecahedron.
All right, I took my dipshit pills this morning, I guess.
There's also
I
a
didn't
there's also
see
a
it at
D.
all.
I believe there's also a D10.
I mean, I got all the roll buttons up here, 1D3 to D66.
All right, so
Initiative,
let's do
card
that. Just
damage.
roll a D6 for me. I just need a
D6.
competing roll. That's all.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I rolled a 1, so my guys are going to go first. So gunfire, you know, there's obviously the smart gun goes off. There was a gunshot outside. The two guys that are inside the bar right here look at each other and they jump up from their seats.
Oh God.
One of them goes charging, like he runs to the bar and then leaps the bar as if he's going to go behind somewhere back there somewhere. The other pulls out a Rexum pistol, which is a laser pistol. And
Rexy damn near kills him.
that's right. And he points it at Chaplin,
Oh my
aims it at
God.
Chaplin and says, "Don't move, man. We just want out of here." And then I've got my 6 baddies. This is my, well, not baddies, but bad guys.
I love it.
This is going to get really interesting. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm not super thrilled with my pinned position, but no armor.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. What are you worried about? Everyone gets so worried around here.
Listen, I got a new ear to get.
That's right. So I guess the question is, I've got 6 guys here. I guess the question is, how many of them shoot at Hammer and how many of them shoot at the APC? So we're going to answer that question with a simple D6, and the number is how many shoots.
Well,
at
it's kind of
Hammer.
the same thing, right? Because I'm like leaning up against the APC, so they don't
Yeah.
really have to choose. They can shoot at both.
Yeah. So this is not going to be, hitting Hammer is not going to be an easy thing to do because you're kind of using the APC as cover. I'm going to use Ms. Eckford's sheet just because it works for me, and that's going to have. All right, so bear with me while I roll a bunch of times. All right. What's your armor value? Is it 2? Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I changed it to 1, but okay, there we go.
Sharif, don't say I didn't ever do anything for you.
Thanks, brother. Might have just saved my life.
And the damage value on an AK-47 pulse rifle is 2, and it is armor piercing. So, Hammer.
Wait, doesn't he have cover behind the APC as well?
He does. That reduces the number of dice they get to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why they only each rolled 3 dice. So Hammer, you are hit 3 times. Now only a single success each time. The weapon does 2 damage with armor piercing, so it reduces. You don't change it on your sheet, but the effective armor to 1. So you basically take 3 hits of 1 damage each. Which also, because it's 3 different wounds, you take 3 points of stress as well.
Oh my God.
Ooh. So I take 3, so I'm at 4. Okay.
Oh, because you already had a point of damage?
Yeah.
Should.
My prepared ambush was not very effective.
Well,
I have overestimated the strength of my machine gun.
no, I think you're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Mason, your turn.
Okay, I'm at the weapons control of the APC. So a phased plasma pulse cannon would probably take out a building, right?
Yeah, that's a heavy weapon.
Yeah, and they are. I don't see them. Well, the map's not.
No, I don't have a combat map for this, unfortunately.
They're probably a little too close to use that safely, right?
Yeah,
So,
that's a fair statement.
All right, so we're activating the Gatling gun.
All right, so here's my question for you. Do you want it to fire on its own, or do you want to actually fire it? It's a difference of ranged combat. If it fires on its own, it rolls 6 dice.
Yeah.
If you actually fire it, you roll your ranged combat with a +1 bonus.
So ranged combat would be ranged combat plus agility +1, so that would be 7 dice. So, so having it automated doesn't give me anything except an automatic 6 dice, no matter who's firing it.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. So I have a better roll for me manually controlling it. So yeah, Mason wants a piece of them, and so she takes control of the turret on her own.
Okay.
Spins it towards, takes careful aim. I guess there's no short action for taking aim, right?
Yeah, no, that's a fast action, so that gains you an additional 2 points of bonus.
Oh, I can do that.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, excellent. So it would be a ranged combat roll +3?
With a 3 bonus, unless you want to use the full auto capability on it, which would give you a total of 5. It will also empty the Gatling gun, though. It will be unable to fire till it's reloaded.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do normal fire. So okay. It's range +3.
Yep. And you've got 2 targets that have been shot and 4 that have not.
Is this an area weapon, or are
only
we
if you
looking
use full auto? If you use full auto, you can separate out the damage between multiple targets.
Really? Okay, that's okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna do. I have to designate a target then, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's carrying the same type of weapon?
Correct.
Anybody look to be a leader?
Not really.
Who was the person that piped up and told me to...
He was the guy in the front who Hammer already raked with 1 group of rounds.
And he's still alive, right?
Yeah. Hammer hit 2 guys.
All right. God, really? The rule is that you do full auto and then it's completely depleted, and that's the only way to do a Gatling gun. That this rules seem weird about. Okay, well, whatever. I'm going to target the lead guy.
Okay. Fire away.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
Oh, no.
Do you want to push the roll?
Sure.
All right.
So I take a stress first, right? And then I reroll.
And then reroll with your bonus 3.
Okay, so instead of we can make. Okay, never mind. I'm just checking my talents, because they have to do with panic and stuff. Okay, here we go. Oh, what the?
Oh, no way.
Honestly?
No way. What?
Honestly.
What are you rolling, like 10d6 or whatever? Or 10d10? It's crazy.
Yeah. 10d6, yeah. 10d6.
So that is a miss.
Your modifier you put in is 3, not +3, right?
Well, if he'd put in the
put in
3,
he
wouldn't have rolled anything.
Yeah.
So,
I never tried doing.
It is your turn inside.
Chaplain's just gonna look at the guy who drew a pistol at him and go, "I am medical equipment," and just slowly and calmly walk to the front door.
All right.
And as he does, he'll like nod towards where the other guy ran, back towards the storeroom and stuff like that. Like, what are you doing, man?
That's awesome.
You're not. All right.
I love this.
And that brings us to Marty VP.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm having trouble with my
Marty VP is playing the virus inside the Gatling gun system.
Yeah, something's in there.
So I'll aim and...
I'm going to step away for a quick minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll aim and fire at the leader.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I think his head came clean off.
No doubt. Another shot rings out. So that is... What is that? That is 6
Not exactly
damage.
rings out.
Yeah, well, it's true.
Not exactly rings out. Did you look at my weapon?
Yeah, and we both know that's bullshit.
Says it's silenced.
Yeah.
So.
There's no such thing as a
I know.
silenced 50 caliber rifle. But that's fine.
I agree.
For funsies,
I'm just saying it wouldn't ring out. It would be more like thud.
Yeah, exactly. For funsies, roll a d66. Technically, I should have you roll 4 of them.
Oh.
4d66.
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Do I have to go to the advanced roller?
No, there's a d66
Yeah,
right on your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there is. Let me look. Where am I looking? D66.
Should be under your name somewhere. Where the roller is.
Oh,
at the
yeah,
top of the
there it
sheet.
is.
Yep, there you go.
Ping.
Okay. A crushed foot.
Is that it? Huh.
It seems very unimpressive, but yeah, he goes down.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to technically consider him broken, but not dead. For a good reason. All right. Back to the top of the round. Hammer, it is your turn.
Would they like to eat grape? I shall send them some grape. I guess we're not using those kinds of grenades anymore, but...
Yeah.
What is my grenade? Is that ranged combat?
It's just
again?
a ranged combat roll. Yep.
Okay. Eat pineapple!
Okay. Wow, that was close. All right, so remove a grenade from your character sheet, and I need to see what the damage is on a grenade. I'm using the new rules, not the old rules. Actually, I might have written down... Did I put it on the character sheet what the damage of the grenade is? I don't think I did.
Can you click on the grenade under your
No, I've got...
Okay, I got it. Grenade does 2 damage. Grenade does 2 damage, so it hits the whole group. Spraying them all with explosions and shrapnel. Can you please roll a d66 for me?
Sure. Where Jim said... Okay, D66.
35. Okay, so the guy with the crushed foot also has a busted kneecap.
Ooh,
But one of them is down and dead, his face blown off. The other 4 are injured pretty badly. And then the one who spoke to you guys, he's all messed up. His leg is mangled. He's trying to like crawl away. And that brings us to Silva. It is your turn.
All right. So does she? I mean, I guess Chaplin arrives at the door. She doesn't know any better.
Sorry, Kyle. Sorry, one quick question. Is there so that was my fast action?
Oh, that was your slow action, and attack's always a slow, so you do have a fast action. Yeah.
Can I reload my weapon?
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
How far is the doorway from the APC?
Oh, not far. I mean, it's, steps in a sidewalk. Basically a fast action to move to it.
Oh, really? She can make it?
Yeah.
All right. Is the back door open or is it sealed up?
I would imagine in this situation you guys probably left it open.
Okay. Is one of the Well, if it's left open, she basically just like sprints down the steps and like runs inside the
APC
to grab her weapon. Yeah,
that works. That absolutely works.
all right.
All right. I'm just gonna pull you off the map of the bar.
Actually, does she pass? Hammer, are you've taken shots, right?
Oh yeah, Hammer is a bloody mess.
Is he by the door?
I envision him close to the front hatch, like he was making his way back to get into the driver's hatch when this went down. So I figure he's kind of like by the front bumper.
And
It depends which way they're coming. Are they coming from the bow or
from the front of the vehicle? Yeah,
from the front? Yeah. So I imagine him like the driver's side in the street, kind of up against the front. It's not a bumper, but you know what I mean.
Driver's side of the street up against the front. Okay, so I'm just thinking about Silva's motivations here to save her Marines. You need help, right? I mean, you would.
Hammer never needs help.
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, is he within a short movement for me?
Yeah. So you can, could. So yeah, absolutely.
All right. So what Silva wants to do? I'm sorry to redact my action.
No, you're fine.
What Silva would do is like she'd run out, she'd see Hammer like firing and trying to move back. I think she would try to grab him, drag him back towards the back of the APC.
Okay. All right.
That's fine.
So make a. I think that would be making a stamina roll.
Okay. Alternatively, wait. Stamina, is that strength?
Yeah, it's a strength-based skill.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Stamina roll. Here we go.
Success. So you drag him like back and into the APC.
Yeah, I mean as close as I can get. I realize there's a lot of action.
Negative.
That's fine.
Negative. Sorry, role-playing stuff. I don't think Hammer would do that.
Oh, does Hammer want to contest that?
Yeah, Hammer wouldn't. So, can we just like freewheel some role-playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, just you go to grab him and Hammer's 100% committed to fight. Like you realize in that moment that it's not an act. There's something wrong with this guy.
Oh shit. And so she's like standing by him and she's like maybe got a hold of his vest and she says, "Pull back, Private! You're fucking hit!"
He completely ignores you.
All right, and at some point, she says, "That's a fucking order." It takes a step back. Yeah. That's it.
All right. So my guys get to go. Now we've got a couple of targets to go with. And
Are we so the our NPCs can't shoot?
They're really just kind of not there. Is the best way to put it. Because otherwise the team becomes too overpowered. I'd have to put you up against like 20 guys,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. So I'm going to go with Even is shooting at Silva. Odd is shooting at Hammer. I got 4 guys here. So I'm just going to roll this. So what do I have there? I've got what? I've got 3 evens. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 evens. All right. Did I say even at Silva, odd at Hammer? Is that what I said?
I don't think you said either way.
Oh, well, shit. All right. Well, considering Hammer's the one doing all the damage, I don't really think that would change that much in terms of who you're shooting at. So let me handle that. Fortunately, they don't have much of a chance to hit Hammer because they suck.
Oh, they've been doing just fine.
Well, there were 6 of them shooting at you, so when you put it that way, it wasn't. They didn't have the best chance.
They hit me with a 50%.
They did, which was
It's not too bad.
yeah. All right, 1 hit. Hammer takes 1 more damage, gains a point of stress.
Oh wow.
Hammer is broken.
Hammer is broken. Go ahead.
Would this be in short range of Chaplain?
Yes.
He's gonna use his bodyguard talent and jump in front of in front of the hit.
I love it. What's the mechanics for bodyguard?
If someone within short range of you is hit by an attack, you can dive in and take the hit, roll for mobility. It doesn't count for an action in combat. If you roll 1 or more, success.
All right, roll your mobility.
Nice,
All
thanks,
right.
Chaplain. You're my hero.
Success. So rounds spray around Hammer where he's at next to the trying to use the APC as cover, and Chaplain jumps right in front and takes 2 damage from one of these AKs.
Okay, so I marked that's 2 health points since there's no armor.
You got it.
Okay.
Ouch.
And then I've got 1 attack at Mason. Ooh, which hits Mason for 3 damage. Not Mason, I'm sorry, Silva for 3 damage. Did that just break Silva again?
I'm sorry. I was writing notes. So she hits me for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm broken.
All right, can you please roll a d66?
Yeah.
36. All right. Just give me a die of any kind. Even is left, odd is right. All right, so your left arm is broken.
Oh man.
You cannot use that arm. So, for instance, any weapon that requires 2 hands, you won't be able to use, like, say, a pulse rifle.
Oh my god. Right.
So, yeah, make a note. You got a broken left arm there, and the captain is down on the sidewalk bleeding. And then I got the 2 guys inside. All right, Chaplain, as you run out and dive in front of the shot that Hammer takes, you hear some shouting from inside for a moment as the door closes, and then that's it. That gets us to Mason. Mason, it's your turn.
What's distance to target for the insurgents?
Oh, it's short range.
So they're closing up into the APC. They're like within the zone, I guess.
They're basically the next zone over. They're very close to you guys.
All right, I'm gonna
What's
go
defined
with
as short
Gatling.
range, which means they're not really in melee range, but they're pretty close. There's no penalty or bonus to hit.
Let's see. So they're not in melee range, but they're still ranged combat, right?
Correct.
What's my range for the? I should have had that open. I'm sorry. I'm looking for it. Range for the incinerator.
The incinerator, I think, is a short-range weapon.
So they're not in short range, right?
Well, no, they're technically in short range. So you could use your incinerator. You'd have to use a fast action to go outside of the APC, and then you could use your slow action to fire it, if that's what you're thinking.
Right, and that's an area weapon, correct?
It technically it only hits 1 target, but it sets the zone on fire. So
so fire effect.
Yeah,
Let's see if hurt the target. Oh, that's instead of hitting a specific target, the incinerator may be used to trigger intensity 9 in fire in a zone.
Correct.
A single success is needed in an attack roll.
Correct.
So I'm going to do that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So fast action to step out of the APC, and is it ranged combat?
Yeah,
right?
it's ranged combat. You can just click the attack button on your incinerator unit.
Oh, okay. Just this one. And no modifiers, right?
No. All right. So.
All right.
That is successful. So that zone is on fire. At the end of the round, they are all going to take. We're going to make a 9 damage dice roll at the end of the round and see how much damage any of them take.
Nice.
Chaplain, your turn.
Chaplain, having taken that hit for for Mason, just turns to Silva, and this would not be like a field surgeon situation. This would just be medkit.
Yeah, because she doesn't have any life-threatening. She's been critical,
Okay.
but she doesn't have anything life-threatening. So yeah, this would just be a trying to heal her up type situation.
Okay, yeah. Chaplain will use medkit.
All right, so use a medkit, make a medical aid roll with a +2 bonus, or with I guess we should say with a 2 bonus, since we know if we put the plus in there, it fails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wow. God, the dice are not friendly.
Well, it's under
Can
fire.
he push that roll?
No, he's
Nope.
an android.
Oh, that's right. Androids don't push.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you see Chaplain try and pull the medkit out, and then it's just like, even though like an arm isn't damaged, it's just not moving the right way.
Mhm.
It just like looks at it with just frustration.
That's
His
great.
hand glitches out.
All the medical supplies in that medkit just spill on the ground.
That's right.
System updating.
That's right. You didn't realize it was upside down, so you opened it and it just flopped and everything just falls out into a puddle. Damn it. All right, Marty VP.
There are 4 guys standing.
There are 4 guys standing. All have been injured by shrapnel from a grenade, and they're in a zone that's on fire.
Okay, so yeah, so I'll just pick one, aim, and fire.
All right.
You can designate a guy.
Yeah, I'll just pick one. It's no big deal. Oh, look at that, though. All right, so, I mean, obviously the shot's successful. Go ahead and make your panic roll, though I don't think anything can really happen. Well, yeah, with only 1 stress, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, another shot comes from somewhere. Okay, perfect. And another of the targets goes down. That will empty your weapon also, just so you're aware. So you'll have to take off a reload when you reload it. And then, who wants the joy of... Well, I'll just handle it. Let's just make it easy. The fire burns. Wow. No fire damage.
You gotta be shitting me.
That's insane.
Holy mackerel, what is going on with these dice?
Mason looks at her incinerator and said, "These things suck."
Jesus.
Top of the round, Hammer, it's up to you. Or down to you.
Grenade number 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
All right. Roll away. Ranged combat. Oh, Jesus. Okay,
What's it,
so that's it's pretty bad. Roll another D66 for me, if you would, please. Oh, a 53.
Ooh, high
That's
number.
53.
Okay. So the grenade number 2 goes off. You toss it and it explodes. The other 3 guys go down. You know, there's a oh shit, what was the name of the damn it. What was the name of the screen that they always use in the movies?
Wilhelm.
The Wilhelm screen thing. I kept going to say the Van Helsing, and I'm like, that's not right. The other 3 guys go down, and a bloody mess. There was the one guy who talked to you guys originally, who's trying to crawl away. His foot is smashed, his knee is bent the wrong direction, and he's bleeding. It looks like he's got blood pumping out of one of his legs. Still trying to crawl away.
I will use my remaining action to... they're all down, right?
Yeah, they're all down. Everybody's down.
All right. Throw the grenade, wait for the blast, peek over the cover. When he sees they're all down, he runs over. And up close, he'll assess to see which ones are still moving.
Yeah, okay. So the The only one moving is the guy who originally talked to you guys, who said that
And he's trying to move away.
He's trying to crawl away.
All right, Hammer will step on his leg and push the back of his weapon, the muzzle of his weapon, against the back of his neck to make him stop.
Okay, he stops. He is painting the street red though.
Hammer will hold him while scanning for other threats.
All right, make an observation roll, Hammer.
Roger that.
Yeah, you don't see.
No, he's got tunnel vision right now. Fancy shit.
Wow. All right, well, Silva's down, so I guess it's Gunny. Gunny's in charge.
Silva can, you can sneak and you can crawl technically, unless you're deciding Silva's unconscious.
Are we in initiative, or are we?
No, battle's over. Combat's over.
All right.
Oh, combat's over. All right. Yeah, Gunny will go out and administer aid to Silva.
Okay.
I have. Let's see. Hold on a second. The surgical kit. I'm not sure.
Not necessary in this instance.
Oh, okay. So just I'll do medical aid.
Okay. Right. That's just a straight medical aid roll. Unless you have
Got
a
it.
med kit you want to burn, that would give you a +2. That'd give you a 2-point bonus. 2 die bonus.
Wow, really? I didn't take the med kits. I
All
did.
right.
Can Chaplain just pass one over?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess you
technically,
can do that, right? So two in addition. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I quit.
Do you want to push the roll?
Yes, I'll push it.
Holy mackerel.
You haven't rolled a success in like 9 rolls.
That's not true.
Uh,
It's he was successful
Maybe
with his
5 rolls.
flamethrower roll.
Yeah, but this one's going to go without a med kit. Or do I? When I push it, do I still use the same med kit? So I
Yeah,
can-
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it doesn't burn it. All right,
No.
So. Oh,
There
thank
it
God.
is, right there. So yeah, you get Silva patched up. Silva, you get your 3 points of health back. Your arm is broken still. There's nothing. I mean, I'm sure Gunnery Sergeant gets you in a sling or something along those lines. Splint, that type of thing. But so you will not be able to use your left arm for 2d6 days.
Okay.
Which is an extraordinarily healing time if you think about that. You know, but yeah. Okay, who else is doing what?
One question. So I was at 2 stress at the start of the combat. I take a stress for the wound, or I take more than that?
No, you take 1 point of stress every time you take damage. So
Okay.
just 1. The guy lying in the street that Hammer's got his gun on is like, I'm bleeding to death, man. Come on.
So I tell Chaplain to go administer aid to the guy bleeding out, so we can keep him alive long enough and to ask him questions.
Okay.
Yeah, Chaplain will go do that, and as he walks over, he's just doing a quick once-over of all of his limbs to make sure everything's working properly. And, diagnosing where the damage is.
All right. How many med kits does Chaplain have left?
2.
Oh wow, this went fast. Okay.
He is not going to burn one for this.
No, and this is a surgical kit situation.
Okay.
This guy's got a wound that will cause him to bleed out within a few minutes. So
Okay. So Chaplain has Field Surgeon along with the surgical kit. Do those stack?
Yes.
Okay. And the surgical kit, is that just a +2 like the med kit?
Correct.
So it'd be a total of +4.
You got it.
Okay, perfect.
Shit.
The dice are not with us today.
Really are not. Meanwhile, my guys are rolling 3 dice and are hitting. You know. But yeah, you're able to stabilize him. He's still technically broken, meaning he can't do anything but talk and crawl. He can't take any sort of action. You're in no danger of him doing anything, but you've managed to stop the bleeding, and he's going to make it. Though he'll probably have a limp the rest of his life.
Yeah, his short, miserable life. So yeah, Mason has the captain inside the APC and yells for Hammer and Chaplin to bring the prisoner to the APC, and then we'll button it up.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. It is noon my time, 11 Central. We have an hour left. Does anyone need a quick break? Now that we're out of combat.
Could do a real fast little bio. I've been pounding tea all
sure.
morning.
All right. Sounds good. All right, I'm back.
Okay. So we almost had more trouble with insurgents than an actual xenomorph.
Yeah, that got a little hairy for just a minute.
Oh my
Just
goodness. Would there, as a synthetic, I'm assuming the med kits and the medical aid rolls don't apply to Chaplin himself?
Correct. So here's the way non-critical damage is really handled in this game. For every time period called a turn, which is 5 to 10 minutes, that you're in a safe spot, you just naturally heal up 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's mechanically speaking, that might look like, you pull out a staple gun and staple your body back together where you got hit, digging out the bullet or something. But because it's not any critical damage, and that works for human beings as well. The major advantage to rolling medical aid on a human, obviously in combat, is just to give them some health points back. The equivalent of casting a Cure Light Wounds. Androids are much harder to kill than humans, because humans can sometimes just take an unlucky roll and just die.
Yeah.
Androids are a bit more robust, because you probably have 6 or 7 health points, something like that.
Yeah, 6 health points.
Yeah. So, and then the critical chart for an android is different from the critical chart on a human being. Like if you get broken, for example, and androids, so human beings, when they're broken, can only crawl and talk. They can't do anything real. Androids, when they're broken, can still continue to act. It just depends on what critical effect.
Yeah. So it's basically like you can act fully, but you can't use an arm because it got blown off or something like that.
Something like that, exactly.
So yeah, basically like every android we see in the universe is just going like, yeah, you got like, you know, a torso and your arms, but you're still functional.
Exactly. Yeah,
All right, I'm back.
where's the Android critical chart? What was that? Oh wow, that's amazing. I just flipped to it by pure accident. Yeah, so like if you get broken, the critical chart for an android is just a D6, and a number 6 is a full system shutdown. You're just done. A number 5 is a severe chassis breach. Internal components spill out. The android is completely immobilized. The character's not dead, just can't do anything.
Yeah.
You know. But like 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can still do things. Like number 4, number 4 is head dislocation. The artificial neck is fractured and the head is in a natural position. You can still act, but like quick actions become slow actions at that point.
Okay, okay.
So, but that's like, you know, wasn't that in the first movie where, where he knocked Ash's head off with a fire extinguisher or something? And it was hanging backwards, and Ash was still attacking them.
Oh, okay, so something along those lines.
Yeah. So. All right. And do we have Mason? And we have Mason. All right, cool. That's actually very handy, now that I think about it. I don't know why we've never done it that way before. So, yeah, you guys are all back in the APC with your prisoner, who is stable, though largely incapable of doing much of anything.
Really quick question before we get into all this stuff. Are there more medkits in the APC, I would assume?
I would allow you to make an observation roll, and every success means you find an extra one.
Alright, I will do that.
1. Well, you found one.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
This game has really escalated quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. So who is, I'm guessing Chaplin has the best manipulation? Is that right? Which would be weird because, no, maybe not.
Manipulation of 0.
I've got a manipulation of 2, I believe. Yeah.
You do?
Yep.
Well, plus the
hammered.
stat, though. Plus the associated.
6.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think Silva's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
Yeah,
not trust
so-
Chaplin to manipulate.
Once you finish this, your Mongolian beef. Then, she's like crouched over in the APC, and like probably breathing pretty hard, and like her arms tied up, and she nods to Mason, who's like, you know, helped her into the APC, and she says, "Outstanding work, Mason. Thank you." And she like glares at Hammer. She says, "What the fuck was that? Gave you an order."
Hammer, who is, by the way, a just outrageously bloody mess.
Yeah.
He's got blood coming
Which we
out.
probably need to address here with a
It's literally
another.
streaming on the floor, but he's just ignoring it. And he looks at Captain Silva with an impassive expression, however, that might be contempt in his eyes a little bit when he looks at you and says, "Sir, a Marine's first duty is to die in combat."
And she like leans over with a wince, and she says, "Your duty is to die in combat when I ordered you to die in combat, Marine. Everyone's coming back alive. Are we clear?"
He just looks at you.
She leans back, and then she says, "Who's this fuckstick?"
This is one of the assholes that was shooting at us. We managed to save his miserable life.
He was shooting at you. You fuckers shot at us first. You got a sniper out there somewhere. You killed Dave.
But we're about to kill you. Unless you start talking. What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on? We just came here to collect our friends inside. That's all we came here to do. We didn't want to fight.
Well, you got one.
Oh yeah. And she's like, collect your guys. There's more of them in there.
There were 2 individuals who I believe fled out the back door.
And she looks at you and maybe is a little irritated with herself for walking right by. Too hostile. By the way, did she notice the fire incoming from the roof, or was that?
That's kind of a valid question. I would think everybody's aware that there was somebody else shooting out there that was taking down insurgents, but you don't know where from. Since no one stopped to ask the question at the time. Yeah.
Well, I felt like I missed something, but we had no idea, right? Like,
No, I mean,
just a shot rang out.
Yeah.
From our character points of view, I mean, I can figure out what's going on in real life, but
Right.
from character point of view, we just know that there was a shot.
Right.
We don't know that it wasn't their guys.
Right.
Or like a fight amongst their guys or a third party, or we have no idea. We just,
That's true.
That stepped it off. You know, the winners get to ask questions, I suppose.
Right. Well, so I mean, I'm from a metagame perspective, you know, would it be preferable that we investigate this route so we can talk to Marty VP, or are we going to leave this narratively as a loose end?
Well, I mean, you know, if we want to get into the weeds about this. So there's a firefight going on, Gatling guns, incinerators, grenades, and then you're going to hear, is it that supposed to be, I heard something about a silenced 50 cal. But, you know, even if it was a big 50 cal, I mean, I don't know that we would be able to tell if it was, I mean, in all the commotion, I don't know that we'd be able to locate the source of the round if it's one shot each time. So
who was outside at the time? At any of the times the weapon was fired, was Hammer.
I think it was just Hammer.
You were out there. Mason and Silver were both, and so was Chaplin. Were both out there for the last one.
What was the question asked?
I was trying to figure out who was outside the APC at the time that the weapon was fired, and the answer is pretty much everybody was at some point when that weapon went off. So if someone wants to make an observation roll to see if they know, I mean, I'm not going to tell you much information, but to see what information I will tell you, I'm happy to do that.
About what was the question?
No,
unbelievable.
So I think Sharif. So I think what you're getting at is like, so the observation role is to see if we could like locate the source of the gunshot, know that it's not part of the gunfight that we were in, right?
Yeah. So the information that you're going to glean, because Mason has a success there, and I've got 2 rolls for. I'm just going to take the first roll for Chaplin.
Yeah. My mouse apparently is double clicking when I'm trying to single click. So
I thought that 10 to D6 with no, or whatever.
Yeah. So
66 with no success was gunny.
Yeah, it definitely was you're absolutely certain that it was an M41A2 sniper's rifle. It's a very similar. It's a similar weapon to the pulse rifle, except it's a single shot, high caliber armor piercing round that has some sort of suppressor or silencer on it. I mean, you guys know that much. It's so it's a USCMC weapon.
Okay.
And just
Question.
connecting a slight dot for you. This isn't really a metagame situation. Just a reminder that you do know that one of the missing AWOL Marines is a sharpshooter.
Well, I think Silva would be interested in knowing, in like getting in touch with Fort Nebraska and asking if they have like assets out here that are, you know, friendly or whatever, rather than like walk out into a sniper fire situation.
Chaplin will reach into his bag and pull out a pair of binoculars and going, suggestion?
And so Silva says, stand by, Chaplain. And she like keys her mic and she calls like Fort Nebraska. And she's like, Fort Nebraska, this is Charlie team.
Um,
Not looking for Hatfield, by the way. I'm looking for
yeah.
whatever, like radio.
Yeah, Major Hatfield answers. What is it, Charlie team? Don't have much time.
Major, this is Captain Silva. We've taken fire down by the so-and-so bar, UPP insurgents. There seems to be incoming sniper fire. Do we have assets in this area? Over.
Negative. Have you found any of the other missing Marines?
Not yet, sir. We're
All right,
bloody,
well-
but we'll get it done.
Orbital sensors indicate a UPP fleet has dropped out of FTL in the Kruger 60 system. We don't have much time. Find them quick and get back to Fort Nebraska.
Understood. Over. And she's I don't know if everybody heard that or whatever, but relays this to the team, and she says, "Chaplain, take a look. We don't have much time."
Right as you say that, your comms chime in, kind of crackle to life.
Go for Silva.
Charlie team in the APC.
Oh,
You guys all right?
who is this?
Let's just say a friend. I wasn't going to let those pukes hurt you guys. Or certainly not kill you. I guess you got beat up a little bit.
She smiles and she says, "Much appreciated. What do we call you?"
Well, I imagine you should just call me right. I'm right for the job, right any time of the day or night.
All right, and just she has to put that together, I would imagine.
Yeah.
She says, "Are these comms monitored by Fort Nebraska?"
We're going to go with no.
No. All right. And she says, "Lance Corporal, any chance we get you on the ground so we can talk?"
We can talk now.
Go ahead.
This is a situation. This is a situation I find myself in the shit. I just wanted to get off this rock. I just wanted to get off this rock. There's some bad shit coming down, and I don't want to die here. I guess if I did die here, I would literally be a terminal Lance.
Understood, Lance Corporal.
But we had an idea of we had an idea that maybe we could get off this thing before the shit came down. But the way my buddies were doing it was the wrong way. They wanted to talk to some of those UPP assholes, sympathizers, and I couldn't do that. couldn't
She
do that.
like lets him finish, and then she says, "There's still time to get off this rock, Lance Corporal, but not much. I've been sent to look for you."
Well, I guess I found you. But it's going to take some effort to get out of here. And there's a few unfortunate extenuating circumstances I got to deal with that we may all have to deal with. Looks like you may have run into some of them extenuating circumstances. So I can help. I suppose I can help you guys out. I don't necessarily want to find them. I want to get out of here. But if that's my way off this rock is with you all, I imagine I could help you out. But I'm not coming in if you're going to make me a handcuffed prisoner. But
Lance Corporal, as far as I'm concerned, you've been holding this position against UPP insurgents.
yeah, you know what? I don't know. I don't imagine that. I don't imagine that I'm as stupid as I look. I know. So, with your team, you, I guess you know some of the crap. I watched some body bags come out. I watched some body bags come out of that police station after you guys left. I imagine one of them was one of my buddies. I imagine the other one was something else.
What does that mean?
That was a big bag. I don't know what it was, but
And she says,
but I don't know how much we should say over the radio. I'm willing to come in and join your team if we can pick up the other two guys and get the heck Fort Nebraska and get some help.
affirmative, Lance Corporal.
But I got to tell you, we got to do it fast. There's a time element. From what I understand, there's a time element. Literally ticking time bomb. But I don't know exactly where. I don't know where the other guys are. I know that Carvalho and Wyatt went off to meet some UPP guys in the park, but that's all I know. I decided I didn't want to go with those UPP pukes. That was a bad idea.
You made the right decision, son. Come on down.
All right. think we have an agreement. I'll come on down, but all right.
Charlie team out.
Just
Oh. Is there something else?
no. You guys see a guy who matches Lance Corporal Wright come out of a building slightly down the street.
All right, so the APC is still zipped up, right?
Yeah.
All right, and Silva like turns her fucking mangled head to Chaplin. She says, "You need to scan him, see if it's inside him."
Would Chaplin know if they would have the ability to do a scan of that caliber?
No, you need you need either an auto dock or one of the very extremely rare Pauling med pods to do something like that. I mean, you can obviously check vitals and stuff like that, but if you're looking for an actual scan of the person, yeah, you need equipment like an auto dock.
Perhaps we could stop by the medical facility if we do not want to utilize the Fort Nebraska resources.
She smirks. She says, "I like that recommendation. Keep your eye on this guy. He seems well-intentioned, but I don't think he knows what he's in for."
How much of that transmission did the rest of the team overhear?
I'll let Silva make that decision. Did Silva have that on private comms or just out for everyone to hear?
I just think for metagame purposes, everyone heard that.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Would that also be the call with Hatfield as well?
The call with Hatfield about the assets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be open as well.
Yeah, and then Chaplin would go. I guess the only question is which ticking time bomb were they referring to?
And
Wright's coming up to the APC.
So we hit the button, and like the APC opens.
His weapon is slung. It's not out.
And Wright is wearing an urban camo ghillie suit.
That's very cool. Now the only problem is, like, from a metagame perspective, would we allow this like potentially infected guy to get in the APC with this all? Probably not, but we're gonna have to hand wave that, I think. From like I don't know, a game facilitation perspective.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we haven't actually seen a chest burster, so I think in game we're still probably wondering what the hell's happening.
Sure.
I think. I mean, we don't have any intel of the whole life cycle, so I know Mason has encountered one, but that was an adult. I think we may be okay logically.
So, right, I poke my. You open the doors. I poke my head in. I say, "Hey, I helped you guys. I'm going to continue to help you guys, but you got to help me. You got to help me. This is some serious shit going down."
Shit,
Oh, he looked at Mason. Is Mason the off topic a second? Or I mean, let's go off game a second. Was Mason the guy who shot the Gatling gun on? And missed?
Yeah, Mason
From
she
APC. Yeah.
very poorly aimed a
So Wright looks at
Gatling gun that didn't hit anything. Which I suppose happens because what's his name in Predator didn't hit shit when he emptied that.
Well,
The chain
Wright
gun.
looks at Wright looks at Mason and smiles and goes, "Hey man, damn, you're the reason we have to do mandatory safety briefs."
Secure that shit, Corporal. And she gets up and goes back to where the prisoner is sitting, gets a comms headset out, plugs it into one of the panels in the wall, turns it up to static, and puts it over his head so he can't hear what we're talking about.
Oh, you do this to the captive or the
captive?
Okay. All right. So Silva says, "Welcome aboard, right? We were ordered to bring you in. Your cooperation will go a long way with Major Hatfield."
Yeah, well, we'll have to have some discussion about going back to Fort Nebraska. There's some shit going on there. One of the reasons the four of us wanted to get off this rock is there's some crap going down in the labs in the basement of Fort Nebraska. And, I don't remember what happened, but they told us that we got infected with something, and they gave us a shot and said we were going to be fine. And I don't know if that's I don't know if I believe those sons of bitches.
So Hammer speaks up and just spits it out. He says, "There's a bug inside you.
Well,
At some point, it's going to come out and it's going to kill you, and it's probably going to kill the rest of us." And then he looks at the captain. "Why are we taking him with us again?"
I'm trying to figure out why we wouldn't just kill your character.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have the same problem.
I mean, he did take out the guy with the RPG that was aiming it at the APC.
So he says. We didn't see that.
The insurgent said that. Somebody killed Dave.
Yeah.
So Silva, she looks at Hammer seriously, and then looks back at Wright, and then she looks back at Hammer, and she says, "Bringing all the Marines back, Hammer. Chaplain, get us to the
He could be a plant, Captain. We don't know that he killed somebody. They just said he killed somebody." And you see for the first time a hint of him shaking his head like this is bullshit, but just ever so slightly a hint. Maybe you imagined it.
And she ignores him, and she says,
"Hey,
right,
if it wasn't for me, they would have fired an RPG into your APC. You guys would have been toast.
Hammer,
if it wasn't for me, it would have gone way worse than it did. I'm telling you."
Hammer spits out a big blob of bloody phlegm on the ground. He goes, "Yeah, you're my hero."
Sorry, it's great.
So, I think Silva says, "That's enough. Get in. We're going to the medical center. Check you out. And then we'll take care of the other two. We're bringing everyone back. Understood?" And she looks at Hammer and shoots daggers at him.
Roger that.
Alright, so
Chaplain's going to really quickly, before we take off, step up to Hammer and ask, "May I administer medical aid, or will I get a knife through my head?"
Hammer just puts down his weapon.
Okay, then yes, we'll burn another medkit and.
Before you do that, I will say mechanically, to get from where you are to the San Rocco Medical Facility means a drive up. Highway 5, and that distance is. Oh my God, the map! I'm doing all this zooming in and out, and it's not working. I'm just trying to save you some effort from a mechanic standpoint.
Okay.
Well, it's not that far. It's probably 6 or 7 kilometers, as fast as an APC goes. So we'll say that between this time talking and the drive up to San Rocco, anyone who's wounded will regain 2 points of health automatically.
Okay.
And anyone who has stress, except Hammer, will lose 2 points of stress.
Wow. Okay.
Does that leave anyone with any stress?
I've got 1.
Because I've got the banter talent.
Eddie, I use it.
Well, to be honest, I could probably include that exchange with Hammer as a banter, which
Okay.
would gain an extra point of stress release for everybody. Stress relief. Because frankly, I laughed when Hammer said my fucking hero. I thought that was great.
But Hammer gains a point of stress because that just irritated the shit out of him.
Okay, yeah, then Chaplin would be driving instead of administering aid.
Yeah, the drive cutting over to get onto Highway 5 and then head northeast for San Rocco. I mean, there's no one out and about. The wind does seem to pick up, seems to buffet the side of the APC a little bit. The snow is picking up and getting heavier. So it seems like there's a bad storm moving in. You pull out into the parking area of the medical center, and it is quiet. There's a couple electric 4-person vehicles, 4-wheel drive vehicles that are plugged in outside. Not even all the lights in the parking area work. Half of the hospital looks to be dark.
Okay. Shit. All right. So in terms of like gearing myself up, I guess I'm gonna have to leave the assault rifle because I can't use it, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could carry it, but what would be the point?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're physically incapable of firing it.
So she's like unarmored. I think maybe she just like puts her helmet back on, and like, puts a round in the chamber of her pistol, and then she says, "All right, Marines, we're headed in. We're gonna get right scanned and go from there. Chaplain, where's the equipment that we need?"
I assume Chaplin would probably know that.
Yeah,
but
what you're looking for, an auto dock or something similar, to be
Auto
found
dock.
in one of the surgical centers.
Would Chaplin know? Would that autodoc potentially be able to help Silva with her arm?
It would. I mean, it wouldn't do anything more than what you've already done. I mean,
Okay,
it's just kind of to the point now where it just has to heal.
Yeah. Okay. I forget exactly how advanced the medical equipment in Aliens is.
Yeah. Now it could. Maybe you could have it hack her arm off, and you guys get a cybernetic replacement. That takes time though, and that's a different game. That's my that's my mission: building a better you.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yeah, that's right.
You remember that one?
Oh, yeah, I do. That was
Cyberdyne,
fun.
a Wayland Yutani company, building a better you.
All right.
so yeah, Chaplin would point the team to the rough location in the hospital.
So Silva's gonna order Dante and Iona and Saminsky. Well, how many guys do we want to leave with the APC? What do you think?
Well, leave the NPCs because they can't fight,
Yeah.
and
could,
they need
I could, by
somebody
the
to
way,
guard the
sorry,
guy.
just point of interruption. I apologize.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to, we could cannibalize the armor of one of the NPCs if you wanted Silva to have armor again.
Well, here's my thought on that. So Silva, I mean, a little peek behind the kimono. Her motivation is to protect her Marines, and so
Yeah.
while from a metagame perspective, that makes sense. I
Yeah.
just don't think she would be the kind of person to.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Which means that I'm going to lose another limb in here, but but I want to play this, like she would. So NPCs with the
So, Kyle,
Yep.
I'll just interrupt. There's a concept known as cross-leveling your equipment after an encounter. like in the military, where you give equipment where it's most needed for the mission. So I don't know that you would be.
Oh.
I don't know that you would be violating that principle if somebody stays in an armored APC, and you take their, personal body armor. Honestly, I think that would be.
Especially since nobody really wants you to die, because none of us want to be in charge.
Yeah, no, it's like, yeah, no, you're very important to the mission. So I mean, like in a real world situation, I don't think that would be a problem. So.
Okay. Thank you, Jim. That's actually like super informative. All right. So she's like gearing up, and she says, "Saminsky, give me your fucking shirt."
He kind of he looks at Silva and goes, "For fuck's sakes, it's Zimyevsky." He goes, "Nobody pronounces this right," and he does what he asks. Like every playthrough of Destroyer of Worlds I've ever listened to, no one pronounces the name right, and it always changes as the game goes on. All right, so I'll take the armor off him. You can put armor back on your character sheet. It's armor 2.
What's it? It's Zimyevsky, or what was it?
Zimyevsky, yeah.
Just call him Kowalski.
I mean, that's what he is, right?
All right. So, and actually, Silva like takes a look at her assault rifle, picks it up, she hands it to Chap.
But Wright looks at that guy. What was his name? What was it?
Zimyevsky.
Zimyevsky?
He just looks at that guy and says, "You sure your name isn't Kowalski?" I knew this guy back in Boot named Kowalski. He liked to sneak off base and hit the bars. He got in a fight one night and was arrested by this female cop, and she said, "Anything you say can and will be held against you." So Kowalski immediately said, "Tits!"
Oh my
Oh my
It worked
god!
out so well for him.
Does anybody have a point of stress left over, or is everybody's stress gone?
Yes, I have stress.
Yeah, okay, you can drop a point of stress.
Well, that should lower you too, I think.
yeah, 2. That's right. That's right.
Hammer doesn't get it.
Well, fair enough. All right.
Hammer doesn't get it?
So I'm gonna,
Doesn't get it.
Andy. I don't know if
It's
you.
there.
Dropped a lot as a baby?
Sorry, what?
I was gonna say I'm gonna. Silva's gonna give you her M418 pulse rifle because she can't use it. And if you want, she's got 4 mags for it, and she hasn't used any.
I don't think that I mean, in universe, yes, probably have to take the magazines, but I don't think mechanically Chaplin would need to reload
Right.
on this because
Because you can't panic.
Chaplin can't.
Well, you can use full auto on the weapon though.
Okay.
So.
What's the bonus on the rifle and the damage?
Well, we can work that out later, I guess. But
Okay.
my point is, I'm gearing you up with what I don't need. I'm armored. I got my pistol, and then we leave NPCs with the APC. And then we're going to head into this hospital, but I want to be mindful of time because we are at 11:46.
Yeah. We only have a few minutes here. Here, I got you. Chat. All right, and there. I just put all that on your. I put the specs on the sheet for you.
Oh.
So,
Okay. Got it.
And that's weight 1, and the 4 reloads are a quarter apiece, so that's it's a total weight of 2. But with your encumbrance, I don't think that's a problem. I think you've
Nope.
got plenty of space.
Not even close.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're you've got big glass doors that lead into the the main entrance of the hospital, and it's brightly lit inside. Doesn't seem to be anybody around.
All right, and the lights are like half on.
Yeah, like parts of the hospital are dark, but the lobby is perfectly well lit.
All right, so weapons out. Silva's going to lead us into the lobby and then says, Chaplain, if I were a medical scanner, where would I be?
Chaplain would go examination and surgical.
Okay.
So the the lobby's empty. There's nobody here. I mean, there's not even anyone at the front desk. There's restrooms off to one side, and then there's two different hallways that are behind a partition that go back into the further into the hospital.
All right, she says, all right, we make our way to examination and surgery. If there's psychiatry along the way, we fix this fuckhead. She looks at Amber and smirks. All right, and she's gonna. I guess she's
It's gonna
gonna
take a while.
ready her pistol and
Okay.
click on her flashlight, and then is going to proceed into the hospital.
So, as you're looking, the two hallways that lead out, one of them states very specifically that it heads to this one right here says that it heads to cold storage, surgical, and exam. This one over here says it goes to recovery and ICU. So if you guys are going to head towards the surgical area, then that has you going down this hallway.
Okay.
Place is empty. You pass cold storage, which you assume is a polite way of saying the morgue. There's a door at the end of the hallway that you, when you pass through, you end here. There's a door to one side that says over here that says basically it's the supply closet, medical storage, and then there's 4 different partitioned off areas with doorways.
Okay. So, it's just like,
Mason pulls out the motion tracker.
oh, good call.
Oh, okay. Make a power roll on the motion tracker. What's the power on that thing? 4?
Yeah, right now my consumables have a 0 in there. That's probably not right?
Well, yeah, just throw a 4 in the power and make the roll. Okay, so it's good. There is
he's
a
doing
little
that.
bit
I
of
had a
motion
question.
coming from over here.
Okay. I had a
From where
question.
with
We
the-
went
yeah.
really fast past. We went really fast past cold storage. Was the door to that place closed?
It was.
Did it have a window in it?
Yeah.
Or was it just a solid door? All right. Okay. Just asking.
No problem.
Oh boy, there's motion in this office or surgery room.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
he
so
pass
based
me
on
an
your
auto doc?
knowledge of the layouts of these types of places, the doorway right here probably leads into a viewing vestibule, and then inside that would be the actual surgical area.
Is there an
All
auto
right.
doc nearby?
It's probably in one of the surgical areas.
Okay.
Does Mason let us know about the movement?
I do.
All right. She tactically gives signals that, to in surgery room 2 here that we need to, that there's a potential hostile or whatever.
You said O2 is a viewing area?
Yeah.
All right, Hammer will raise his weapon and go into the viewing area and look in the surgery.
Okay. So Hammer's on point essentially and moves in. There is so Hammer. There's a huge glass wall in front of you, or plexiglass something. Probably not actual glass. And there is a metal door which is has a red light on it that indicates that it's locked, and there's a LED sign over top of it that says secure and sterile. Beyond the glass wall, there is a man laying on a retractable gurney that retracts out of an auto dock. Like it'll slide when the auto dock's turned on. It'll slide back in, and he's wearing fatigues and boots. He doesn't have any sort of shirt on. There's another man standing there in a lab coat with a stethoscope around his neck that is leaning over the guy who's laying down. He glances up when you walk in and goes back to, looks like probably prepping the guy who's laying down for something.
Oh my god. So, and is this like a, are they down below us, or is this the same level?
No, it's all the same level.
Okay.
The doctor and the patient are in here on the other side of the wall on the locked door.
Okay. So, what,
Hammer will say to the captain, "You better get in here, Captain," and then he'll tap on the glass loud enough for the guy to hear.
All right. So
does the guy respond?
Yeah, he looks up and goes, "I can't help you right now. I'm about to put this man in surgery."
Hammer will point down at the end of his gun, and then he'll point at his ear, and then he'll wave the guy out.
He like he like sighs, and he walks over to a control and he presses an intercom. He goes, "I'm about to push this man in surgery. You're going to have to wait."
Hammer looks at the captain.
Okay. So, give me 1 second to prep my little. Oh God. So she walks up to the intercom and she says, "My name's Captain Silva, Charlie team of the 5th blah blah blah." And she says, "Is this man a Marine?"
You recognize him. It's Carvalho, one of the missing Marines. The man who's on the gurney, on the retractable gurney. The doc says, "Hey, I don't know who he is. He's got something in his chest. I've got the auto dock primed. We're going to get this thing out of him. Now leave me alone and let me get this thing to work here."
"Doctor, stand down. This man is an active biological hazard. Take a step back."
Active hazard or whatever, fine, I'll put on a suit, but if I don't get this thing out of this guy's chest, he's going to die anyway.
And she looks back and then looks back at him and she says, "Doctor, it's a creature. You're going to need something to contain it."
His creature? What are you talking about?
Hammer says on the radio, "Gunny, bring the flamer."
By the way, this is all new to Wright.
The man laying on the gurney's unconscious, but suddenly his eyes shoot open and he groans. You hear it through the intercom. His back arches, his chest up in the air, and there's this horrible splitting sound.
"Weapons
you
time!"
hear the doctor go, "What the fuck?" And right as he lets off the intercom, he turns around, and you can't hear anything because the intercom's off and the door's sealed and the glass, it's all soundproof. But the Carvalho's chest splits open. There's a fountain of red that comes out of his chest as something emerges. It's metal teeth and blood everywhere. And I think
All
that's
right,
where we end the day.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Cliffhanger. I love it.
Oh,
Every time.
Since
6.
well,
I love that. It was such a great session.
It was good.
Yeah, nice.
this is
Don't let me forget to sit in one of these dock units afterwards because I still got some health issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll forget next week, and I'll be like halfway through a battle going, why do I have half my hit points missing?
So, love the session. Super fun. Andy's out next week. Sounds like I've got a baby in the next 7 days.
Oh my God. Can you believe it? You're
Uh,
going to have
crazy.
another baby, man. It's crazy.
I'm replicating.
Well, yeah, replicating. Welcome to the land of no sleep again.
yeah. So it,
3 to 6 months.
so it sounds like there's a strong possibility that we will be off the 29th. If that doesn't come to pass, Andy, I hope you don't mind if we play a session without you. But if we're going to be down,
Oh,
Andy,
that's fine. That's fine.
okay. If we're going to be down Andy and Kyle, though, we may as well just wait. That's my opinion. The problem,
Yeah.
the only problem there is the 5th I can't play because I have to work that day. I've got a Comic-Con that weekend. So if we miss next week, our next day is not till the 12th.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
let's just keep
Well,
everybody
Roger
informed and
that.
play it by ear.
There's actually a
Sounds good.
reasonable chance that I'm going to be able to play next week. I mean, say baby shows up in 2 days or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be able to.
Well, we'll play it by ear. Just let us know. Keep us informed. It's all good.
Cool.
This was great.
You're going to be a life taker in the morning and then a life giver in the evening.
I got White Monster stocked.